guys, and welcome to this mod review for WildStar. And today we're going to be looking at, I guess you pronounce it Ayth. As you can see right here, it adds a little quest tracker. Tells you can drag it, you can close it. So, basically what it does, as you can see, is a quest tracker. There's been a lot of complaints. It's actually what got my attention to this mod, was seeing complaints by people that I know that play. They say it makes the questing too automated and blah blah blah. So basically, here we are. You see, I waited. I was gonna do this review a little earlier, but I waited until I entered this zone. And so what we've got here is we've got these green lines on the screen. And if you're wondering what those are, you see over here in the initial quest tracker, it's green. So these green lines are going to lead you to quest turn-ins. If you look, we'll go down here, and you'll also notice they lead you to quests you haven't picked up. So let me go ahead and collect this book, and if you watch, it'll accept this
People are
quest.
hurting. We have to stop the Dominion and do it now.
Direction I need to run in. So we're going to go over here. And we're going to talk to Arwick.
Well, we've no choice but to kill them.
And we'll pick
They also
that
totally
up.
deserve
Pick
it.
that
Do
up.
whatever it takes.
We're
All
gonna
right?
Pick up these other quests.
I've never felt so bummed.
Now, what you now see is there are green and white. So let's go over here to this quest first. And now, as you can tell, those multiple green lines, those were all the same quest from mobs in the environment. So here's where people get really irritated from my gathering. I mean, it leads you right to the objective.
Challenge begins.
I'm going right to it. So now we can just follow this, and we've got a white line to this one. A white line to this little guy. And a white line to this. So you can see it's pointing you right where you need to go. There is no exploration required. Now, I haven't played around with this too much, so I can't really say in terms of one of the complaints I've seen. It's probably pretty valid. So, we have in the game some quests that require you to interact with objects looking for the one you need. So what this will do is, let's say, there's 10 objects, 5 of them are the ones you need. Well, this game
These trees
points you to
display
the
a
five
measurable
you need.
protosentience,
Plain and simple.
almost an
And
awareness
that's
of the
one of the
energy
issues I
fields
see
of
people
primal
complaining
life
about the most.
inherent to the forest.
That
If
it
another
takes
plant
any lack
or
out.
organism in this region feels pain,
Now, I wasn't able to find
these
the post,
trees do also.
but I have seen
The
where
existence of such
several
advanced
people said
sensitivities
that
in plant
Carbine
life
just
is
outright stated that they don't
unprecedented.
care about these mods
This planet
because
is
they
indeed
actually
put
do
in
not.
place to complete
They
our
don't
great work.
technically automate the game for you. So they're saying if you have to kill
I owe you one.
10 enemies,
Maybe 2
you
or
still
3.
have to kill 10 enemies. There's no getting around that. If you have to click on a set number of objects, you still have to click on that set number of objects. Because I guess the way they're looking at it is I could be lucky and just as easily, well, we won't say easily, but we could just walk around and we have those 10 objects in the environment and 5 are the right ones. I technically could find all 5 just by luck. And I think that is where they're stance on it comes from. I'm not
Double kill.
for or against it. What I'll say about it is I've already done this stuff in both beta and on my spell slinger. So I'm not exactly opposed to this right now, honestly. And it's not forcing me. It is in no way forcing me to skip through the quest. In no way taking my role in the mod or in the game away. So I find it to be really convenient. One of the biggest reasons I've found is while I'm still, you know, I've not afforded to play right now. So this here is definitely making it easier for someone like me to play and get more accomplished in time. And in the defense of the game, I will also say, sorry, the sinuses are absolutely killing me today. But what I'll also say is, you know, you got these people who are getting mad over this, and I totally get it, I really do. But to me, you know, showing me where to go is no different than leveling through PvP anyway, because we know where the other teams are going to be. Yeah, it is a little different, but I don't it's not like the game is that. So I think it's a really nice mod.
Right on! You're getting to be a real badass. Not bad on the eyes either.
Okay. Let me go ahead and go to stealth. Multi/Ayth. And we can go into the option menu here.
Challenge failed.
So, number of lines to show, 3. Time between arrow flashes, 10. Show the quest tracker or not. Show drag bar or not. And always lines to quest givers, so you can modify it however you want. And the line colors, you know, not a whole lot of options, but I think it's exactly, in my opinion, what needs to be there.
Thanks a lot.
For what
really.
it does. And I'll say this, it's made things easier for me, and I'm sure it's made it easier for all the others.
Any longer and I would have started putting down roots.
Have used it. So, if you're into something like this, makes it a little easier to play around, by all means, give it a download. I got it from Curse. So I would definitely say check it out if you've been looking for a quest helper mod. If this isn't your thing, there may be another one. I'm planning on doing a mod review section or upload series from here on out. So this is the first one, and I will more than likely, actually, I will mention this one, since there's not really much to talk about with it, is simply an add-on that I picked up that's sheer convenience. It allows you to sell all of your junk with a click of a button. So that one's pretty neat, and it's right at the top of the list if you go to Curse. So if that's something you would be interested in, feel free to just look at it. If you
My
have any
stomach's all tied up
mods
in knots. Thank you
that
so
you've
much.
tried or heard about, feel free to let me know. I will look into those and may feature them in a review. And if I do, I will, if I choose one that you've done and I knew it was from you, I will give you credit for suggesting it to me. So, with that said, this was the first mod review, and it was called Ayth. I will put the name of it in the description of the video, and you can look for a few more coming soon. There's a couple I want to try. So for now, this has been Lonesome with a mod Ayth Quest.